Hey, I checked the camera earlier. Didn't see you hang the laundry, right? I told you to run the washer this morning, and you just left it.
Sorry, I've had a fever since morning and I couldn't move. I've been in bed all day.
A fever? Again? You really think playing the sick card's going to fix everything? You're a stay-at-home wife. Doing housework is literally your job, right?
I'm really sorry. I just couldn't push myself today.
Then let me ask, what's for dinner? Don't tell me it's the usual, there's stuff in the fridge, heat it up yourself. I'm dead tired from work.
There are still some leftovers from last night, plus some soup, if you just warm those up.
There it is. The classic lazy move. If I'm heating it myself, I'll just eat out. At that point, you're not even a wife. You're just freeloading.
That really hurts. Once I'm feeling better, I'll take care of everything.
You're always using that excuse. Don't you feel ashamed of yourself? You're the only wife I know who rests this much. Even when I'm sick, I still go to work. Stop acting like you're above it.
But you told me before not to push myself too hard.
That was a different situation. I'm earning. You're not. You're just sleeping. You should be a little more concerned.
I really thought I was doing my best.
Thinking isn't enough. Show results. Also, clean up the house by tomorrow and iron all my dress shirts. If you've got time to sleep, you've got time to work.
Anthony.
Claire, how have you been?
Hi, Brenda. It's been a while. Things have been the same over here. Holding up okay.
I'm glad to hear that. So, I actually have a little favor to ask, if that's all right.
Oh? Is something going on?
It's nothing big. I just want to send something over your way. Could you accept a package for me? Sorry for the sudden message. Something came up and I'd like to ship it out soon. Would that be okay?
I see. Sure, I can take it for you. Do you need a specific delivery time?
You're usually home during the day, right? So I'm not too worried. But just in case, I thought I should let you know. Didn't want to surprise you with something showing up.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up. It's helpful to know in advance. So, what kind of package are we talking about?
It's just my personal stuff. Mostly clothes, makeup, and daily essentials. Nothing big like furniture, so no need to worry.
Wait, clothes and daily stuff? Aren't those usually kept at your own place? You want to send them to our house?
Well, yeah, it's a little complicated. Looks like I won't be able to stay at my family home much longer. I was hoping I could leave a few things with you for a while.
You won't be able to stay? What do you mean? Did something happen?
Actually, there's been a lot going on with my husband. I think it's time we called it quits. I've just hit my limit.
Wait, with Anthony's dad? You mean you're getting a divorce?
Yeah, it's not officially settled yet, but that's where it's heading. At least in my mind, I've already come to terms with it.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that, but how did it come to this? Was there some big turning point?
You kind of know how things are in this house, right? Anthony and his dad barely even speak. They're like total strangers at this point.
Yeah, I know. When I first married in, they used to at least argue, but for the past few years, they haven't even seen each other.
Yeah, they're both really stubborn, and their personalities just don't mesh. I guess it was inevitable. Still, I love my son. I really wanted them to make peace somehow, but my husband had no interest in that.
Sounds like you've really had a tough time.
Exactly. And that's when things between me and him started getting tense too.
Yeah, I can understand that. But still, it's really sad to hear that you two are divorcing. So until it's finalized, you're planning to stay here with us? By the way, do you already know where you'll be living after the divorce?
What are you talking about? Obviously, I'll keep living there with you.
Wait, what? But this apartment doesn't have any spare rooms. If it's just for a short while, we can manage. But living together long-term is a bit...
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? So where exactly am I supposed to live then? Anyway, I'm moving in, so make sure you take that package for me.
Does Anthony already know about all this?
Of course he does. Unlike you, he said yes right away without hesitation.
I see. Anthony, can you talk right now? There's something I really need to say.
What is it?
Hey, I don't get it. Why didn't you say anything to me about your mom? She contacted me out of nowhere and caught me totally off guard.
Seriously? You're complaining about that? I've been working late every single day. I don't have the headspace for stuff like this. I just didn't have time to think about every little thing.
Every little thing? She literally said she's moving into our place. And she said it like it was a done deal. You think it's okay I had no idea about something that major? Something that affects our home? We live together, and that means figuring out how to share space, adjust routines. Why did you go behind my back and not say a word?
Come on. Why are you so worked up? Is there some rule that says I have to run every single thing by you? Do you even realize how desperate Mom is right now? She's got nowhere else to go. Like, literally, she has no choice but to leave. And in a situation like that, you think I had time to check in and have a nice long talk about it?
I get that she's in a tough spot, but if she's going to become part of our household, the least you could have done is give me a heads up, like, hey, this is what's going on. Instead, it was just, she's coming and she's moving in out of nowhere. No time to prep, nothing. I need some mental space to brace for this too.
But she reached out to you directly, didn't she? I heard she said something about sending her stuff, so I figured you'd get the idea and start preparing. And it's not like she's moving in tomorrow. She said it'll still be a little while, right? So you've got time. It's just house stuff. A little planning and shifting things around should take care of it. Is it really worth getting this worked up over?
You do remember how this place is laid out, don't you? There's no extra room, and our daily routines are totally different. If she's going to be here full-time, we'll have to completely rethink how we live.
Oh, come on. There's always a way. You're home all day, aren't you? You can figure out how to make space. This shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, right. It's not like I'm one of those extreme home makeover experts or something.
I'm done listening to your excuses. Just make sure everything's cleaned up and ready before Mom moves in. Got it?
Hold on a second. I never agreed to any of this. Can't we at least talk it through and see if there's another option?
Shut up. Like I care what you think. My mom's happiness is my happiness, so you better step up and do your part.
I wonder how you've been doing, Mom. Sorry, I've been so out of touch. Things have been hectic lately.
Oh, Claire? It's been a while.
You haven't been feeling sick or anything, have you?
Not at all. Just hearing from you like this is enough to lift my spirits.
Really? I mean, ever since Dad passed, it must have been lonely being by yourself, right?
Well, being alone can be a little lonely, but you come visit once in a while, and I'm honestly doing just fine. I've been enjoying life, really.
I'm glad to hear that.
When do you think you'll be able to come back next? Is it impossible anytime soon?
I guess not. Things are kind of crazy over here right now.
What happened?
Anthony's mom. She's saying she's moving in with us.
What? Why?
Well, apparently, she's getting a divorce.
Oh,
I see. Their family was never all that close to begin with. You know how Anthony and his dad were, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
And now, things got bad between his mom and dad too, so I guess they've decided to split for good.
I see. So all your effort was for nothing, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that part's fine, but now she's saying she wants to move in with us.
Didn't seem like your apartment was all that big.
Exactly, it's not. That's the problem. I've been trying to talk it over with the two of them, but they're not listening to me at all.
So, Anthony's actually okay with her moving in?
He is. He's totally just going along with whatever she says.
Was he always that much of a mama's boy?
Well, in the family, his mom was always the one who backed him up. I think he feels some kind of gratitude toward her because of that.
I see. Yeah, that does make sense.
And I do get how he feels, but suddenly, living together like this, I've been trying to talk to them about it.
That sounds rough.
Yeah, once things calm down, I'll come visit, okay?
All right, just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Claire, sorry for the delay. I was behind on things, but I finally finished packing.
I see.
The boxes should arrive today, so thanks in advance.
Got it. I'll go ahead and accept the delivery. But about the living arrangement, we're still not ready on our end, so we really need to discuss it more.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about? I just finalized my divorce, so I'm moving in starting today.
Wait, you're already divorced?
That's right. Once things started moving, it all went through very quickly.
But last time, you said you were still in the middle of discussions.
Well, dragging things out when the decision's already made doesn't help anymore. And since we agreed I'd be living with you, I figured, why wait? Better to just get the divorce done. My husband didn't fight it either, so it was smooth.
Wow, hold on. You can't just decide all that on your own.
On my own? I told you about this a while ago, didn't I?
I told you I didn't agree to that. And we don't even have the space in this house for you to live comfortably. That's why I said we should look into other options, like renting an apartment nearby. There are plenty of possibilities.
Like I could afford something like that.
But the room situation is complicated and...
You'll give me the room. My son already said it's fine.
What did you just say?
You give up your room, simple as that. And while we're at it, you'll handle all the housework and everything else. You're living off my son's income, so that's only fair, right? From now on, you're our maid. Got it?
Don't say something so ridiculous.
I'm being completely serious.
Hey, I didn't hear anything about this. What the hell is going on?
Excuse me?
I can't believe this. Your mom just told me she's moving in. I told you already, that's not something I'm okay with.
Why should I have to listen to what you want? I'm the one paying for that apartment, and I'm the one bringing in the money. If I say it's fine, then you don't get to argue.
Why would you even say something like that? We're supposed to be partners. Shouldn't we be respecting each other and making decisions together?
Jesus, give me a break. You're completely dependent on my income, and now you think you've got the right to make demands? If that's how you feel, then go get a job and make your own money.
But you're the one who asked me to stay home and be a full-time wife.
Even so, this household runs on my income. Mom was the only one who ever stood up for me when Dad was treating me like garbage. Giving her a room is the least I can do for everything she's done.
Treated you like garbage? Your dad wasn't like that. He just gave his opinion because he cared about your future.
Why are you taking his side?
I'm not. I'm just...
You need to shut up and do as you're told. You should be ashamed for even thinking you have the right to argue with me.
If I lose my room, then where am I supposed to go?
Not my problem. Figure it out yourself. This is about doing what's best for the family, so deal with it.
Am I not part of this family?
Nope, not yet. You haven't earned it. Housework? Anyone can do that. If you can handle being more like a servant, maybe I'll consider you family. In the meantime, take care of Mom properly. Do that and maybe I'll accept you as part of the family.
What is that supposed to mean? Don't say something so offensive.
Anyway, Mom's moving in today, so make sure you clear out all your stuff from that room. None of your things are needed in this house anymore.
Fine. If that's how you want it, I'll get rid of everything.
You better do it fast. Claire, I'm exhausted. Even without big furniture, moving is still such a hassle, you know.
Huh?
Where are you right now? I'm already at the house.
Oh, I see. You got there pretty early.
Of course I did. Finally getting rid of that husband and starting a new life. I couldn't wait to get over here. So, where are you? Hurry up and let me in. I'm exhausted from the move and need to lie down for a while. Make something nice for dinner to welcome me, okay?
You'll have to ask Anthony about that.
Wait, are you really saying you're going to quit your job as my daughter-in-law?
If you want to call it quitting, then sure. I'm not coming back to that house.
What are you talking about?
I got divorced too.
What? You and Anthony got divorced?
That's right. I've already moved out, so you'll have to wait for Anthony to get home.
Hold on a minute. Divorced? How did that happen? Nobody told me anything about this.
Why would I need to report anything to you? You're not my family. Not anymore.
But still, getting divorced out of nowhere like that?
Actually, this was my decision alone. I haven't even told Anthony yet. I'm on my way to pick up the divorce papers right now.
So you're not even divorced yet? Don't make it sound like it's already done.
Well, I've already made up my mind. No matter what Anthony says, I'm going through with it. I'm done.
Why are you being so extreme?
Because you and your son made decisions behind my back and forced this living arrangement on me. If I'm going to be treated like I don't matter, then I have no place living with you too.
No one meant to treat you that way.
Oh? Sounds like you actually need me now. But you'll get to live with your beloved son, just the two of you. Isn't that perfect?
Well, yeah, but...
Unless you're just upset about doing housework. You used to get scolded a lot by your husband for not doing it, didn't you?
That's got nothing to do with this. And besides, I'm worried about you.
Worried about me?
Yes. You're a stay-at-home wife with no job. How are you even planning to live on your own after leaving this house?
I'll be fine. I'm going to live with my mom at her house.
Your mom's place?
My dad passed away early, and my mom's been living alone. She's over 60 now, and I've been worried about leaving her on her own. So I figured this was a good opportunity to go back home.
Are you serious right now?
Absolutely. I want nothing more to do with you or your son. I'll have movers come by later to pick up the rest of my things. Goodbye.
Hey, what the hell is going on? You didn't tell me anything. What do you mean, divorce?
Huh? Didn't you hear from your mom? My decision hasn't changed.
Wait, who's supposed to take care of Mom now?
You, obviously. She's your family, right?
You can't just force a divorce like this. I won't accept it. Just come back home at least once.
Come back? I don't even have a room there anymore, remember?
We can talk about that too.
No thanks. My mom's house is really big, and there are lots of extra rooms. I'm pretty comfortable living here now.
Pamela, it's been a while. It's Anthony.
Oh, I didn't think you'd get in touch with me.
Claire's with you, right?
Yes, she is. Why do you ask?
Can you ask her to come back? I want to talk things over with her.
Then maybe you should talk to her directly. Just so we're clear, I didn't force her to come here.
She won't listen to me at all.
Well, you've only got yourselves to blame for that. You did things that made her lose all trust in you.
But I did it for the family. I had no choice but to take Mom in since she had nowhere else to go.
There are other options, you know. She acquired the assets. She had some money, right? You could have helped her live on her own nearby. But instead, you two forced a living arrangement, even if it meant kicking your wife out of her own room. And now you want her back? That's pretty convenient.
But Pamela, suddenly having Claire live with you must be tough financially, right? She's unemployed, you know.
It's fine. I've got this house my husband left me, and the inheritance from my father.
Wait, what?
Her grandfather. You know he passed away, right?
Yes.
He left me land and other assets, but managing all that wasn't realistic for me, so I sold everything. Thanks to that, I've been living quite comfortably, and I can easily cover Claire's living expenses. Besides, she's planning to start working too, so I don't see any problem at all.
So, she really does intend to divorce me?
She does.
Fine, whatever. She was just freeloading anyway. She didn't bring anything to the table.
Then why are you so bitter about divorcing someone like that?
Because she pissed me off with how entitled she acted. She barely did anything, and the second her comfort was threatened, she ran off like she was the victim. She never did anything for us as a family, yet she always had something to say when it came to her own rights.
My daughter actually did a lot for you.
Housework doesn't count. She was home all day. It's the bare minimum.
It wasn't just that. She kept in touch with your father behind the scenes.
What?
She was trying to mend the relationship between you and your dad.
Why would she even do that?
Because she lost her own father at a young age. She values parent-child relationships more than most people ever could. She thought it was a waste for you two to stay estranged like that, so she reached out to him in secret, trying to help patch things up.
Nobody asked her to do that.
No, I'm sure you didn't, but that's how much she cared about this family. And I think one day, you'll regret the way you treated someone like her.
Yeah, right. Like that's ever going to happen.
Hey, I still haven't gotten anything. What's going on?
Huh?
The divorce papers. You said once you filled them out, you'd send them to me. They haven't arrived at all. What's the deal?
Look, can we just talk one more time?
Excuse me? Didn't you already agree to the divorce?
My mom's been awful.
What?
She seriously can't do any housework. Like, she doesn't even try. She used to be at least a little more capable.
You didn't know she used to get scolded by your dad all the time for never doing anything around the house?
What are you talking about?
I see. I was still in touch with your dad, so I knew about that. You were completely cut off from him, so no one told you, huh?
Mom really didn't do any housework? She used to when I lived with her.
Apparently so. After you moved out, she stopped doing anything and just spent her days out and about. Your dad said he was at his limit with how selfish she could be.
No way.
Actually, I got in touch with your dad just recently. I told him that you and I got divorced.
You did?
He said he feels way more at peace now. Seems like your mom really was a big source of stress. Now it's your turn to live with that stress.
Wait, come on. If she won't do housework, it's going to mess with my work. That's why I need you, Claire.
Housework is something anyone can do, right? Then you do it.
No, it's not that simple.
Anyway, the divorce is already decided, so stop trying to drag it out. If you refuse to sign, I'm fine taking it to court.
Fine, I'll go through with the divorce. Claire, please listen to me. I'm begging you just this once.
Huh? Your one and only life request? Yeah, that's got nothing to do with me.
Come on, just hear me out. No, seriously, I'm in real trouble.
What now? What happened?
I can't go home anymore.
Wait, did you get into a fight with your mom or something?
No, it's not that. Debt collectors started showing up at the house.
You got yourself into debt?
No, it wasn't me. It was my mom.
Ah, I see.
After I moved out of the house, she apparently got hooked on slot machines and ended up racking up a ton of debt.
Yeah, your dad actually told me about that. Even when she was living at home, she kept asking him for money, but he finally cut her off because she was spending way too much. And after that, she started sneaking money out of his wallet. He told me that was a big reason why he ended up divorcing her.
No way. Come to think of it, I do remember money going missing from my wallet.
But the debt's your mom's, right? You're not involved, so just go back home.
Yeah, well, she made me her co-signer without telling me.
What? Are you serious?
She put my name down as the guarantor and then just vanished from the house.
Wait, so she basically used you as a scapegoat?
Exactly. I can't reach her at all now.
Even so, can't you just tell the loan people you didn't know anything?
They don't exactly seem like the kind of people who'll buy that.
So what exactly is this favor you're asking for?
Can you lend me some money? Even just a little? I'm going to stay somewhere else for a while and I need money to do that.
What? And why exactly would I clean up your mess? We're done. I've already cut ties with you. Besides, wasn't the savings account in your name? You said you had emergency funds set aside. Shouldn't there still be money in there?
Yeah, well, turns out my mom took all of it behind my back. She took the card without telling me.
Wow, you really were just a walking wallet. You didn't notice? She saw you as nothing but an easy payday.
Don't say that. I really believed in her. I never thought she'd actually go this far.
That kind of thinking, I never thought, is exactly how people end up too late to fix anything. I'm not involved in this. You clean up your own mess.
Don't be so cold. We used to be family, remember? We used to help each other.
Help each other? Are you kidding me? You ordered me around and told me to shut up whenever I tried to speak. Don't twist the past to make yourself look better.
I'm sorry, okay? I know I said awful things, but I didn't really mean it. It was just in the heat of the moment.
Do you even remember how many times you've said that exact excuse? And every time, I kept my mouth shut and just took it. But I finally reached my limit. You never had a clue how much your mom comes first attitude crushed me.
I get it, I do. But right now, I'm seriously out of options. Just a little help, that's all I'm asking.
You're the one who stepped on my hand when I reached out. Everything you're facing now is just the consequences of that.
Claire, you're all I've got left. Please, just this once, help me out.
Everything you're facing now is just the consequence of that. And I'm not stepping back into your world. Not even 1 foot. Before you start begging for sympathy, maybe take a moment to reflect on how you got here. Don't ever contact me again. That's the last thing I'll ever say to you. After that, I moved back in with my mom and started living a quiet life together. Ever since my dad passed away so young, she's been doing everything on her own. And now, I finally feel like I'm truly by her side. I've started working in caregiving and stay busy every day. I want to build the strength to support her when that time inevitably comes. I used to live in constant self-sacrifice, but now, for the first time, I feel like I'm living my life. As for my ex-husband, Anthony, he talked to a lawyer, and it turns out the co-signer issue was ruled invalid. But that didn't magically fix everything. His savings were wiped out by his mother, and his life went into a nosedive. He had to give up his condo and now lives in a rundown apartment. To make matters worse, people around him call him the textbook mama's boy and avoid him completely. His precious mom, she blew through all the money she took from Anthony at the slot machines and ended up penniless. Ultimately, she got arrested for shoplifting food from a grocery store. The same woman who once barked at me to work like a maid now can't get a single person to even look her way. A pathetic end. Maybe that's just where people end up when they only ever care about themselves. I don't let them hurt me anymore. I don't even think about them. From now on, I plan to spend my days laughing peacefully with my mom. Moving out of that place was the best choice I've ever made. And I can honestly say that now from the depths of my heart.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.